All right, welcome to this rubber stamp show and tell. Here we have the Rubber Stamp Madness postcard collection. All right, I don't remember when this came out, but I do recall it. I just came across it. It was in my file cabinet, which I don't really use too much anymore. But it's like, oh, okay, we got the RSM postcards here. I probably looked through it back when it came out, and I probably didn't look at it again. But again, I don't remember when it came out, but it says 12 fabulous full color reproductions of cover art, including those voted as favorites by RSM readers. Okay, so I don't know. I guess they had a poll sometime, and yeah, I'm trying to think of how they would have done that because I don't know if things were being done online voting or, it was a mail-in vote or what. But I'm looking at this first one right here and it says 2000. So I guess, people were online at that time. But let's take a look and see what we have here. All right, now this one I recognize for sure. I probably recognize all of them, but I think there was an I don't know if there was an article on me and the stamp of the hand images that I did for them. But everyone, I remember this one was always sold out on the Rubber Stamp Madness website, or in the back of their book. I think they had little thumbnails of these back issues available, and I remember this one was always sold out. But people loved this cover here, and I remember it was quite striking and always very cool. And this is done by Vivian Day, and this is back in April of 1993 with the theme Rubber Earth here. So always really cool like that. Okay, here's another one right here with another scene in here. Cool kind of postcards right here. I wonder what the theme was of this one. It was Impressions of Africa, art by Sue Marvin from March, April 2000 right here. So I'm guessing it was an African theme. But back then, these magazines were really big. Well, I guess this one was, by the time 2000 came around, it was magazine size as opposed to a tabloid size. But so it was always, one of those things, if you're not going to be enlarging something for a cover that's fairly large, okay, when it got down to the standard magazine size, it was easier. But this is a really good solution right here. And there were a lot of mail art imagery. So things like postage stamps or something like that, where you could stamp in the center of them, a different image. That made sense. So I'm looking at this right now. I'm thinking right here. This is Impressions of Africa. So you got some Egyptian things on here, I noticed. But anyways, cool anyway. Okay, right here, Rubber Stamp Madness, November, December 1999. Okay, be pre-2000 right here. I don't know, like I said, I don't know when this was released, but if the voting was going to be done at some point in time, in order to be going back to like 1993, like that first one, I don't know, people would have to have, been a stamper for a few years. But anyways, right here on this one right here, that's the Stampscapes cloud with rising moon large right there in the background. This is a really nice piece in terms of all the texturing and everything like that. I can't zoom in too close. I'm going to go out of focus here, but all these little textures in here are things like leaves and I can't tell if those are grapes in there, but I think they're leaves stamped in different colors, giving it that kind of textural background, which is really nice. Once Upon a Time by Robin Bielefeld, if that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Really nice piece right there. Here's another really great scene right here. We can bet this one is Valentine's Day. And let's see what who the artist is. Art from the Heart, issue number 103, January, February 1999. Angela Warsneck. I apologize if I'm butchering people's names here. But another great piece. It's cool that they put these out there. I don't know what their kind of intentions were. I don't know if these were for sale or if they were going out to, with subscriptions or something like that. Hey, look at that Ducks information right there, Stampscapes. And kind of like that mystic style of imagery that I released at the beginning of last year here. This is when, I think this is the time when like Asian art became like all the rage and stuff like that. So you had this different writing right here and these junk boats right here. It's pretty cool. Bamboo. A really nicely designed piece right here. And that is by Land of the Rising Sun, number 106. Art by Marika Tisco. I remember her name. I forgot. I think it's in. I forgot where she was located. Europe or something like that. I can't remember. But you'd see her work periodically through either the different issues. All right. Oh, this one right here. Curvilinear Road. I was just cutting out some of those last night. And Strolling and Sun Wavy Rays, Stampscapes image. Really cool piece right here. And this is like they mirrored it right here. So they probably had a mirror image stamp and were able to do that. I haven't seen too many people do that type of thing with the imagery before, but it was really cool to see that. Can you imagine how big this one was right here? So this is 2001, May, June 2001. I don't know if that is one big, gigantic stamp, and this is probably a different stamp right here. I'm not sure. As well as that one, kind of placed within the floral designs. But I don't know. Who knows? But if that's one stamp right there, that's enormous. I don't know who that stamp is from. If you know that stamp right here, this flower, this one right here, let me know. I don't think it's PSX. We think about PSX and the florals. I don't think that's one of them, or like that one. It could be. It's a really well designed, image. Flower Power, issue number 117, art by Susan Williamson. And look at that right there. That little bit right there is those little strollers on the curvilinear road. I wonder if I was selling my sets by that time. 2001, I think I might have been. Yeah, because the curvilinear road and that strolling image is on one. Set number 10. Okay, let's take a look here. Real collage-y with this one. And here, those kind of postage type of images. Really cool stuff, Mail art used to be a really big kind of community within the stamping world, stamping community, because a lot of people would stamp envelopes. So there were a lot of like faux postage stamps and things like that. Like I said, and you see a bunch of that throughout here. Cancellation stamps, if that was a stamp they used there. But there's that Mona Lisa. I wonder if that's the one from a Stamp of the Hand company. Let's take a look at here. Women Who Love Rubber, issue number 88, July, August 1996. So that's going back a little ways. Janet Hoffaker. Okay, I remember Janet Hoffaker. Her pieces. I believe there was like a whole article on her in one of these magazines. Probably not this one. They wouldn't have like a cover by someone and a whole interior spread by someone. Usually they'd mix it up. But yeah, a lot of different stamps on this piece right here. 1996. I'm wondering if it's going. Nah, I think that's going back to one of the oversized types of spreads. All right, let's see what we have here. Cool underwater scenario. I can see they've used the. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same artist here. That's the ledge stamp down here in black, and then she's used the ledge in the background in this interior area, really faintly. Okay, and ledge in terms of the Stampscape stamp, but a lot of people have asked me to do underwater imagery before, and I didn't do it. I don't know. It's still on the table, but there were a lot of images back when of underwater types of things, and I don't like to replicate things. Or if I don't know, if some company's already done it, I don't like to double up on something like that. If it was done really well, and sunken ships and stuff like that, there were some really good images out there, mermaids, and I don't know. Oh, they used the ledge up here as well. Okay, so I can't tell what type of coloring that is. It looks like colored pencil, but it could be a combination of pens and colored pencil. But this like fish right there looks almost like airbrushed. And this one down here too. It's hard to tell because this piece is like a 25% version of the full size piece, so it's you can't really get the the gist of some of the techniques, especially if it's multimedia. But Sea of Rubber, number 94, July, August 1997, art by Jacqueline Ghetto Janowski. Oh, okay. Not the same person. I guess they wouldn't want to have two of the same person in this, this collection here. Another great looking piece right here. Look at all the structure of this and the layering. It's really cool. I have that stamp right there by Leavenworth Jackson. It's copyright free art, but that looks about the size of hers. It's probably a lot of Leavenworth's though. I don't know. Cool structure to this. Okay, Rubber Stamp Romance. Okay, that was the theme or the title of this piece. January, February 1998. Brenda Bean Shackelford. Let's see right here. Oh, okay, so this was the. I guess they try to mix it up in terms of the like the seasons that they have on here. They want to have like 12 of these or whatever, and have like 6 of them be like for Christmas or something like that. One of those things with these window frames is to stamp like scenery in them. Like Stampscape's imagery is really good for that. And I really love when I see that. Okay, so like I was saying, they tried to mix it up here a lot with the different types of themes here. Here we have a Halloween theme here. I do seem to recall this cover with all the watercolor types of effects. This is really an amazing piece right here. Look at the these waves coming off of the gates here, and then that streamy, kind of drippy look up in that sky area. It's really quite expertly executed, with the wet. I guess those were damp impressions that they kind of painted into. Really fantastic. And like this area right in here, it goes back in perspective like this, to like that, right to that figure. So it's like single point perspective, and all the shadows are kind of emanating from that light source. It's really pretty amazing. And the warm and cool types of temperature contrast. I just noticed this figure right here kind of rising up. I recognize this figure right here. I think it was Stamp of Barbara, but this one right here is kind of intriguing. I wonder how they did that. I don't remember that image. Nightmare on Rubber Street. Issue 83, September, October 1995. Art by Susan Renee Toom. Toom, that's a perfect name for this cover, isn't it? But yeah, really an amazing piece there. All right, let's see here. Look at all these pots right here with the things growing out of it. There's like a fly growing out of that one, and I don't know what those are, legs or something. There's like heads and everything. These little droplets coming out of here. Like this, yeah, this guy right here with that expression on his face turned into another pot. You know, so what is the theme here? Garden of Rubber, number 70, July, August, 1993, Anne Corwin. Another great looking piece right here. You saw all kinds of different artwork, you know, coming out of the stamping community. It was really eclectic back then, you know, with all kinds of different takes on things. A lot of people were calligraphers too, and that has its own kind of, I don't know, skill set and I don't know, kind of mindset in terms of how to use form. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm looking at her kind of signature right here too, wondering if they were like a calligrapher. All right, let's take a look at this one right here. That looks really cool. Looks like a desk or something like that. And I don't know, just look at these pens and things, that fountain pen and the layering right here. I have no idea how they did this one. It was probably done in layers, I would have to think. I don't think this started off with a white piece of paper right here, but there's this layer. But it looks flat, though. I mean, I know it's flat, and they, you know, submitted it, you know, flat. But it doesn't look like it's a cutout, though. Maybe because of all, they put in all these kind of like weathered tone shadows underneath things. Like underneath all the different forms in here, so I don't know, it kind of unifies things, makes it look three-dimensional yet unified at the same time. But collage, okay, maybe the theme was collage. And Marina Lenzino, was she one of those other ones that did another piece right here? Maybe not. No? Yeah, like I said, they tried to mix it up. Okay, I'm thinking of Marika. But, really cool piece right there. Going back in time, a set of 12 postcards, like one for each month or something like that. I don't remember if RubberStamp Madness. I think RubberStamp Madness has always been bi-monthly, so I don't know. Some cool things, some great looking covers, and RubberStamp Madness is still out there. Check out their website. Get a subscription. It's always great stuff. And they're, if you like scenic stamping, they've always been a really strong, you know, champion for the form, you know, and just the art of rubber stamping in general. Thanks to RubberStamp Madness, and thanks to all of you for checking this out, video out, show and tell video.